Hey there, welcome to my walk talk today. We're getting really close to Christmas. Today I'm going to give you my thoughts on the least expensive but the most impactful gift you can ever give. Interested? Hang with me. Well, it's another beautiful day here in central Illinois. Again, the temperature is astoundingly warm. I think we're in the upper 40s right now, maybe lower 50s, which, you know, just a few years ago I was building an igloo with my children on this same day. And we're getting closer to Christmas. You know, it's a time when you really start thinking about others. In particular, you start thinking about giving gifts. And that concept about giving gifts brought something to my mind, at least I was pondering it, and that is, why do we give gifts in the first place? What's the motivation to give gifts? You know, really, there may be multiple motivations. For some people, they may feel they have to give a gift. You know, it's obligated. Someone is expecting it, and so they just feel they have to give a gift. Is that a good reason to give a gift? I don't think so. You know, maybe another reason you give a gift is to pacify someone, to try to use a gift to overcome some sort of a challenge. Maybe that's another reason you might give a gift. Or perhaps you give a gift to manipulate someone. I've known that to happen in my time. People give gifts as a form of manipulation. Some people call that concept of giving gifts to basically manipulate as a type of love bombing. You know, you give and you give and you give, but you have some ulterior motive behind your gift giving. But other people give, and I hope this is you, other people give gifts because they really love someone. In essence, they're really looking for that sparkle in the eye, you know, where you give a gift and it brings joy to the other person, an unexpected joy. They weren't really expecting that trinket, that thing, that whatever it is that you gave, but you gave it because you love them, and as a result, there's a bit of joy. But you know, here's the challenge with a lot of gifts that we give. They basically sit on shelves, they collect dust, maybe they work for a little bit and then they break, hobbies change, and the gift is, you know, left behind, and it ends up in a yard sale pile or given to charity later on. You know the way it works. But you know, today I've got a gift for you to consider, and it's not just a gift that you might give someone else. This could actually be a gift that you give yourself. What kind of present could you give someone, which is low cost, relatively low financial investment, and yet yields great return in terms of relationship and a connection? What is that? Well, let me tell you about this cool present that I came up with. It's the present of your presence. That's right, the present of your presence, where you make a commitment for the next 365 days, at least whenever you're together or whenever you have an opportunity to connect with someone, you're really there. You give them the present of your presence. How might you do that? Some of you may be thinking, well, I do that anyway. I'm always around, or you know what, we go out to coffee every once in a while, but are you really present? You know, it's an odd day to go into any type of a coffee house or restaurant and see people actually engaging with one another these days. What are they engaging with normally? Well, oftentimes they're engaging with what I'm talking to you on right now. Some sort of technology. A phone is always at their hand. You know, a telephone has now become another element of a place setting. You've got your knife, your fork, your spoon, your napkin, your plate, and your phone. We need to have a place for the phone. Where does it fit? You know, but when it comes to presence, are you really present? What are some ways you can be present? Well, one is right here. Eye contact. Having eye contact. When someone is talking, let them know that you're interested in what they're saying by your eye contact, your body language, the words that you may say. Give them the opportunity to share what's on their heart, or share just something that's fun in their life without you interrupting, or without you thinking ahead. What am I going to say? You know, the challenge is when two people are in conversation and they're both talking at the same time, neither one of them are listening. Have you ever noted that? There's always something that's missed. So being present means you put down your technology. Being present means you intentionally look at someone in the eye and give them attention. Being present means active listening, really trying to understand what they're saying and bringing it in so that you can try to empathize with whatever it is, whether it's something fun or something challenging, something that they're dealing with, something that the two of you are dealing with. Having this kind of presence means perhaps scheduling. You know, I know we've all got lots to do, right? There's plenty to do in this day and age, but taking time to schedule a conversation. But what I'm encouraging you to do, maybe write up a little note, put it in a decorative envelope, and you could say something like, hey, I got a really cool gift for you this year. I'm gonna give you me. I'm going to give you me. I'm gonna give you presence with me. And I'm gonna leave my phone off. I'm gonna leave my TV off. I'm not going to be focused on anything else but hearing from you. Can you imagine how much better your relationship could be? And that is a gift, the gift of relationship. Can you imagine how much better that gift would be? That's a gift that doesn't age. That's a gift that doesn't go in the yard sale pile. That's a gift that you don't give to charity. That's a gift between you and someone else. And you know, when you talk about presence, you should give yourself this gift too in the next year. You should commit to giving yourself the gift of presence, where you set aside time for you to enjoy with yourself the things you enjoy. For me, it may be on my walk, on my bike, backpacking, cooking in the kitchen, or grabbing my Bible, sitting in the living room, having my coffee, and just having some time where I can focus on what's important that day. You know, we oftentimes we are so busy. We wake up just before we have to jump in the shower. We get in the shower, we get in our cars, or we get online. We get busy, and we don't remember us. We don't have time for self-care. We don't have time for exercise. We don't have time for hydration. We don't have time for sleep. You know, but these are just a few ideas. You can give this gift to yourself, the gift of presence. What a beautiful gift. And friend, for those of you who are people of faith, why don't you give the Lord this gift as well? In 2024, in the next 365 days, why don't you consider giving the Lord a little bit of time? Carving out some time where you can just say, Jesus, this is me right now. I'm being raw. I'm being real. I have this challenge. I have this feeling. I have this difficulty in front of me. Or I'm just happy, Lord. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for a beautiful day. Thank you that you are with me regardless of situation or challenge or element of joy. You know, speaking of joy, the Bible actually says in God's presence is fullness of joy. Fullness of joy in His presence. So as we're talking about giving presents, giving the present of presents, give it to others this year. Give it to yourself and give it to God. And I think your 2024 will be far more impactful as you give these gifts to others and to yourself. You'll have a far better year. Anyway, that's my thoughts today on this day that the Lord has made. I'm going to go out and rejoice and be glad in it, and I hope you do too. We'll talk to you later. Bye.